On time. What's up, everybody? It's Joe Paz from 8-Bit Wave. it's good to see everybody here. What's up, Luciano? If you're there in the chat, say hi. First off, I guess I apologize for yesterday. I did mean to stream, but actually Luciano can confirm. He was actually over here recording. So we had to do some recording stuff for the music videos. So yeah, we were busy recording, and then that's why I didn't actually end up streaming. I did have to do some other stuff, and so unfortunately I didn't get to stream. But it's not like I wasn't working. I'm always working and doing stuff if I'm not streaming. So anyways, hopefully everybody's doing good. It's good to see everybody. And there's also a surprise at some point, hopefully, maybe. It's not a big surprise. I'm already overhyping it. Don't forget I said anything. Let's get to our usual thing. I didn't open stream labels. Hold on. This number is false. This is fake news over there. Oh, I also lost my text. I'll fix it in a second. There we go. 636. Good. Thank you for whoever ended up subscribing. Wow, thanks, Luciano. Threw me under the bus. Am I closer than normal? I think it might be. Feels like it is. Let me know if it's a little loud. I did have to adjust some of the settings and stuff or whatever. But hopefully people are doing good. Let me do one quick thing just in case. Okay, no, we're still good on that. Cool. Just wanted to double check because there's some stuff I needed to check in OBS. I do need to get my little title text thing back. I don't know where it went. There we go. Got it back. We're good. Everything is fine. Nobody panic. I was never worried. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Recording for the next music video, except let me change it because it's definitely not that. It's we want that, but ideally like all the way over here. Oh, hi Victor. Welcome. Any bone? Well, so yeah, we French horn. Our French horn player does also play trombone, but she doesn't own a trombone. So that's why we don't have trombone. We will have a booth at Anime EY. Yes, we will be at Anime EY. We'll probably be there all weekend, but we're only performing on Saturday. I would love to. Low brass. I mean, there's definitely some songs that I feel like would benefit from some low brass. But I think especially with the addition of the guitar, it like helps fill in that low mid. So we got the low mids in the guitar. We obviously got the left hand of the piano. The bass can kind of cover all that stuff as well. And then with the French horn, if it's on the lower side, it also kind of is in similar range to the trombone. And even the tenor can go pretty low. But sometimes I do have to stretch people a little thin. Because just the nature of like, we don't have a full orchestra. So we have to make certain things like kind of like fit properly. And that's where sometimes some of the things change around or whatever. But anyways, do you play trombone, Victor? You would be, I think, the third trombonist that comes on by. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Yeah, we try to emulate as many different sounds as we can, which is why on different arrangements and stuff, I'll pull out like the iwi sometimes. I'll pull out recorders. I've what else is it that we've played? We've had a bunch of random instruments and stuff, depending on like the arrangement. Also, David will play djembe for certain like songs instead of playing like just the drums. Good. I'm glad. That's awesome. Definitely come by, say hello. we'd love to see you to say hello in person and thank you in person and stuff. Yeah, and if anybody is there, Anime EY, it's a smaller convention, but it's a convention in South Florida. So if you're in the South Florida area, check out Anime EY. That's IWAI. Anime EY will be there live, playing a bunch of these songs that you see us arrange here, and actually some older ones and some I don't think that all the stuff that we have played before. So there's nothing new if you've been to all of our shows, but if you haven't been to all of them, then yeah, there's probably new stuff. And soon I'll be getting back to new stuff. Unfortunately, right now I've still been just adding guitar to like all of our old stuff because we have shows coming up, so I need to make sure that I add guitar to stuff. And then speaking of which, I think the newest thing that I'm gonna keep on working on. Am I gonna do that one? I might actually change plans. I had an idea of what I was gonna do, and actually, I guess it's kind of already alluded to here. Is I was probably gonna continue with One Piece. I was off camera. I was editing One Piece, and I made some pretty largish changes to some of the stuff. Stuff that I just realized that like, now going back and kind of like re-looking at some of the stuff, like I would definitely write some of the stuff differently. So that's why I'm kind of redoing that. I don't know if I like this hanging above it or under. I think it should be smaller. Dude, this probably looks weird as hell from your perspective. Sorry, guys. It's just floating text just moving around. Sorry. I'm having too much fun. Can you tell? Yeah, like this intro, I reworked this intro. I guess we're getting into it half sort of ish. Let's I can't spell. All right, cool. We're in here. Let's move on over to our oops, not what I meant to do. There we go. Sibelius window over here. And this is the intro, this whole like intro theme or whatever, Luffy's theme here, I pretty much reworked for a lot of the stuff. Actually everyone minus Luciano, actually. But yeah, everybody will be there. I wanted to make sure that this trill actually looks a little bit nicer. Again, old formatting stuff that used to be weirder on Sibelius. It's definitely clearer now. Or actually, I lied. Did I even do this one in Sibelius? I don't think I did. No, it is not on tenor. That's actually fine. I'll do that. I'll do that change now. Thanks, Luciano. I've always known. I'm like I know, so I haven't actually redone that because I know that it's on tenor on soprano. In fact, it says to tenor, but it just says to tenor. They're both in B flat, so I never really actually like changed it. But I guess I'll do it right now since regardless, that's what I'm trying to fix stuff here. Where is soprano saxophone? Can I just get like regular soprano saxophone? Because I don't know why it says music. Oh, there it is. No, sopranino. I might have to do this one. What the hell? Let's do this differently. Oh, it is saying that. I think that's because I imported this from the MXL file, and it's like wanting to like. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. I want the native soprano saxophone. Oh no, it is sopranino. I'm blind. Okay, well then I guess I have to go with it. That kind of sucks. I hope it doesn't mess anything up in the long run. So for those of you that are joining us here and haven't heard the whole thing, I did this on a different yes, right. I did this one on Staff Pad. And so because I did this on Staff Pad, when I brought it to Sibelius, some of the things are like a little weird. So yeah, I guess it's gonna have to do this. I'll have to make it that weird thing, but in theory it should be fine. And then what I'll do is I'll just copy this over. I missed Victor's comment. Let me see. To rep Miami? Yeah, definitely. I love Miami. Contrary to like what a lot of people like, there's so many people for some reason that really dislike Miami. Like people that live in Miami, they're like, dude, I can't wait to get out. I've never been that person. If anything, I'm literally the opposite. I did leave for a while. I studied up in Jacksonville, and when I got back, I was just like, dude, I miss Miami. There's one more part that's on soprano. Let me go find it. Yeah, this whole section's supposed to be on soprano as well. There we go. Oh yeah, dude, we're definitely a meme. Are you kidding me? We are absolutely memes. Yeah, no, Miami is a great place. First off, there's great food. No matter what, like, you know, I'm not just saying like Cuban food. Like, there's great Haitian food. There's great Venezuelan food. There's Colombian food. There's like, I found some damn good Asian places too. Like, I mean, there's a little bit of everything in Miami. There's a lot of shade, but it's got character. You know, I guess is the best way I could say it. I don't know. I just everywhere else seems like slow, if that makes sense. I don't know. I've said it before that like one of the things that I appreciate most about this city, I guess, is when, or I guess honestly most bigger cities probably feel this way. Um if I'm up late, because I usually am a night owl, if I'm up late working on something, I know that there's somebody else doing the same thing. There's somebody else out there that is putting in just as much work as I am, if not more. You know, laid up at night and just like making things happen, and I really do appreciate that, and I think it's like, I don't know, it just, there's almost like a sense of camaraderie. Like it's like I know that there's like everybody's just trying to like burn the midnight oil, if that makes sense. Oh crap! It did. I Why did it do tenor? Like I want tenor saxophone, please. It's becoming much more annoying than it should be. Woodwind. Tenor saxophone. Yes. Thank you. Now I can grab all of this. Actually, I'm gonna grab all of this. I'm afraid if I copy and pasted that like that measure, because it says tenor saxophone there, I feel like it would delete it on the other one. So I'm just gonna grab it right afterwards. So boom, cut. Oh, hey, the gold.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program for today's Coffee Break.
Brought to you by 8-Bit Wave. Restrictions may apply.
So, ironically, I'm actually glad that you did that. I took some time right before the stream. Oh. To do a little certain something, but I do want to get this written in really quick right before we do that. Perfect. Control S, because that's our favorite key command. Here it is. Wait. Am I going to mess it up? Am I going to mess it up? No, I'm not. Here we go. And coffee break. Nice. I got iced coffee today, though. This is like a coffee bomb that I made because I didn't have enough espresso left. I made café con leche earlier in the morning, and there was a little bit left over. So I tossed it in here, got some actual coffee, tossed that in here, and then milk. So it's like a coffee bomb thing that I got going on. Cool beans. I guess so. I never thought of it that way. It is weird when you like actually think about what coffee is. It's like it's bean water, you know, like it's mashed up bean water. But I don't know. It's pretty good. I guess I have to say at this point I'm a coffee person. I used to say like I used to be very adamant about I like café, not coffee. But I think I've become a coffee person. Like I don't know. It's like café became the gateway drug that people always joke about. I did know you were going to do it. I actually did it literally for you. I wanted to have like, first off, like a nice little border. So it feels like, I don't know, more nice-ish. It felt too similar to the storytime thing. So I added the border and then I wanted like a neat transition. So yeah, I added the little transition. I think it looks good. I don't know how to give me a score. Like out of 10. How was the transition? Was my hour of work worth it? Holy crap, dude. Yeah, dude, Mexican Coke is great. Nobody take that out of context. I mean the soda. Mexican Coke is really good. Like, I love the bottled Coke. In fact, a lot of Coke products are really good. Like, those of you that have been around here before know that Jackie's super into Disney. And ironically, I got her into Disney. Ever since our marriage, like, we went there for our honeymoon, essentially. And she had never really had a good experience being there, and she loved it afterwards when we went together. So it was a lot of fun. But anyways, I love the little like Coke tasting thing that you can taste Cokes around the world and stuff. And it's like, dude, the Japanese Coke is so sweet. It's really good. And like, there's so many different like flavors, and it's like, I wish it was easier to find some of those, but they're really good. Cool, glad, Victor. What? Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, right, the original Coca-Cola had cocaine. That's crazy. Then it probably is just like the bottle. Cause like here's another thing. I did actually do an experiment with a buddy of mine. I was the guinea pig. He was running the experiment. We got Dasani water, which is notoriously like terrible. Everybody hates Dasani water. And if you like Dasani water, let me know, and then I will personally tell you that you are wrong. so I don't like Dasani water. But his theory was either that the temperature would change it, like change the flavor enough that it's like you wouldn't be able to tell the difference of the water, or that the container would make a big difference. So we had a double blind test where he didn't know what the answers were, I didn't know what the answers were. And we did this in Savannah. He lives in Savannah. We had Deer Park water, which is Georgia water. Zephyr Hills water, which is Florida water, and then we had Dasani water, and then just regular Georgia tap water. It was like four different ones. At room temperature, I was able to detect Dasani immediately. Like I labeled all of them correctly. I had to try to label which one was which, and I labeled all of them correctly at room temperature. I was like, this is definitely Zephyr Hills. This is definitely Dasani, and I labeled all of them correctly. Both, whether it was in a cup, because we tried it in a cup, and then we tried it in the bottle. Whether it was a bottle or a cup, I could tell the difference. When it was cold, it really didn't matter too much whether it was in a bottle or not. It was very difficult to actually like tell, but it definitely was even harder to tell when it was just in a cup. I still ended up not picking Dasani as my favorite. Zephyr Hills was still my favorite, but Dasani was actually my second favorite in a blind test. So it's crazy that like something so small as like the container that it's in or the temperature that it's at will change the flavor entirely. So that's your little science experiment of the day. Go test it for yourself. Get different waters, have somebody else pour it for you, so you have no clue which one it is, and see what you actually like. Dasani water is not bad when it's cold and in a cup. Yeah, I do feel like there's definitely different waters. Different waters do taste differently, that's for sure. Right. I actually also that's one thing that we do have here is like, I love Miami water. Like anyway, like in Jacksonville, the water was terrible. Whenever I go to Orlando to go to Disney, the water's terrible. Like it's just so much worse than Miami. I don't say Miami has the best water, but I definitely think we have pretty good water. Try what again? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. You're right that I was supposed to react to whatever that was. Okay. In fact, here, let me do this. I am literally copying your comment here. Control C. Control V. All right. Staff pad versus Sibelius. That's a good point. In terms of learning curve, I actually think staff pad might be easier just because it's like, as long as you can draw stuff, it's a little weird to get used to the notation because you have to like not do circles and the gold. I have it pulled up. We'll find it in a second. You can't like do quarter notes as circles. You have to like do like a little dash. But because it's like, as long as you can read music and you know what the music looks like, you can kind of like put it in there. And that's what I liked about it, is like certain things were like super simple. You just drew in the notes, it would recognize the notes, and then you like, for slurs, you like just draw a big arc over it. And they've improved the recognition software a lot, so it's gotten way more accurate over the years. But I feel like if you're going to be making sheet music for people to read, I would say that Sibelius is better, just because of the fact that it ends up looking cleaner ultimately. There's a lot more options for like layout on like how many bars are there per staff, how like large the bars are, the different fonts and stuff. There's just like more stuff to it. There's really good tutorials for Sibelius also on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can find a bunch of them. So I would say that Sibelius has more resources. If I had to tell you to choose one, I would say choose Sibelius, just because of the fact that like it'll be, even though it may be a little bit harder at first, it'll be better in the long run, because it could just do more things. So that would be my thing. For sure, yeah. Yeah, MuseScore is also free, so that's another good one. But yeah, it does have a lot of resources. It's super simple to learn as well. So I also would recommend that one. But if I had to choose between Staff Pen and Sibelius, I would say even though Sibelius is maybe a little harder to get into, I definitely think it's more worth it to get into. But yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong nowadays. Most programs, even in like the audio world of like between Pro Tools and like Logic and Cubase and Ableton and all the other stuff, it's like before it used to be like you have to have Pro Tools, but it's like nowadays it's like you'll be fine. Even in the video editing world, it used to be like, oh, dude, you need what is it, Final Cut? But it's like Premiere has gotten so much better that a lot of people use Premiere as a standard. A lot of people are using, what is it, DaVinci Resolve and whatever. There's just so many programs nowadays that I feel like that software side of stuff stops becoming as important as like just what you're used to and what you can work fastest on. Since time is money. Coding, holy crap, yeah. That's a realm that I haven't gotten into. Pro Tools is still, I would say, the industry standard, but it's definitely the hardest one to get into, and it doesn't have a lot of great plugins to start. Like the EQs are fine, the compression is fine, but it doesn't really have any saturation plugins. And it doesn't really have any like great like limiters and stuff like that. So I would say like if you're running Mac, Logic is pretty much probably the go-to thing. And if you're on Windows, I believe a lot of people are really transitioning over to Cubase. I myself have been like wanting to like consider it, but I have Pro Tools and I've used Pro Tools for so long that I'm probably gonna stick to Pro Tools. It's just Pro Tools lets you do a lot of stuff. It's really good for editing and for recording, but I would say a lot of the other the other programs are very good at like just music production. Like if you want to like make beats and have loops in there, bring in some samples and all that, it's super simple to do it in like other places. You just drag and drop and stuff. Pro Tools, you really have to like convert the audio. What sample rate would you like it at? Oh, okay, make sure that the bit depth is the same, because if not, it's not going to play back right and stuff. Like Pro Tools, it's very finicky, but it's super solid at what you need it to do. Let me see. Sorry, I missed something. That's true. Yeah, MuseScore does have a large community because it's free, so that's a good resource too. Zimmer, I believe he does use Pro Tools. That's right. Yeah, for Windows also Pro Tools is a little clunkier. I used to use it back on Mac, and it's a little clunkier on Windows, but it's the same program. I haven't tried Chrome OS in a while. I know the last time I tried Chrome OS, I wasn't happy with it. Anyways, let's get to the reaction thing, and then this break has gone on pretty long, but it was definitely fun. I'm glad the transition worked. The gold, which one of these is it? Also, Pro Tools is expensive, so that's another thing to keep in mind. This one? All right, cool. Let's watch this. I believe this is a fan-made trailer. Or is this the real trailer? I don't know.
Morning. Ready to start the day.
Almost forgot that one.
Dude, this can't be real.
Wait a minute.
What?
Is this for real? Is this like the actual like voice acting? It can't be, right?
Wait, where are we?
This building is a goddamn ghost house.
Okay, that's definitely fair.
I am ready.
To teach you a lesson.
Here we go.
Dude, let me tell you though, graphically this looks really good.
Are you
Like, holy crap. This is like RTX turned on.
Wait.
Delfino.
What's going on?
It's a me.
The panning in that is actually
Mario.
cool. Oh my god. Waluigi never wins, dude. Waluigi can never win.
Thanks for getting to the end of the video.
The production
Before you
is
leave, we
too
have an
high to
exciting
be
giveaway
fake.
for Super Mario fans. If you're a fan of our
Oh,
Slurp
is this?
channel, then
Wait.
there's a good chance
Oh no,
you'll
this is
enjoy the
this is
videos
just
on
okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, graphically, it looks really cool, dude. But that can't be the voice acting, man. I just don't know how they're gonna do the voice acting, man. Like, what is Charles Martinet doing? He's in the movie, but he's not Mario. Why? Why did they do this? Oh, hi, Amanda. Oh yeah, it's a concept trailer. I mean, I don't know where all this footage in the beginning is coming from, but it's really cool.
Wait a minute.
Like, I'm more interested in the footage. Like, it's Sonic all over again. The Stan Lee cameo. Rip Stan Lee. Dude, that would actually be pretty interesting. I just, like, what voices could he be doing? I don't know. Like, I feel like that man is such a good voice actor. Like, I was blown away. The moment that I realized that he was Parthenax, because when we played at SuperCon in 15, 16? Was it 15 or 16? It was one of the first shows that we did. And Charles Martinet was there. And I'm not gonna lie, I was relatively ignorant on it. I knew who he was. I knew he was the voice of Mario, and I knew he did all the other, like, Wario and Waluigi and all that. But I went to his booth, and I see that he had a Parthenax on, like, the thing, and I was like, no way, he's not the voice of Parthenax. Like, this guy's like, hello, it's me, Mario. And sure enough, you'll hear him. He does, like, the voice, and he's just like, his normal voice is actually closer to Parthenax. So he'll just be like, it's me, Mario. Okay, I gotta get back to my booth. And I was like, it's just like, it just drops. And I was like, whoa. I should have expected as much, but it's just, I don't know. I guess I'm dumb, and I just expected his voice to maybe be a little bit higher. He's also a tall man, but anyways, the point is that he's a very good voice actor. He has a lot of different voices, and there's so many things that he could do. He could just be like a bunch of enemies and stuff like that or whatever. But why not use him as Mario? I don't know. So, anyways, I guess let's get back to One Piece over here. All right, so the soprano and the tenor thing should be fine for now. Let me see if there's anything else. So this is, again, for those of you that are joining, this is an arrangement that we had done before, and we recorded, actually. But I wanted to, like, make sure that all the stuff is good, and we're adding guitar. I did actually change this based on, like... Oh. Why did it take off? It's not doing this repeat right. Why did it not do the repeat right? I had to change the tenor, Luciano. Juan Paz. Ironically, I don't have a Juan in my family, at least that I know of. Are you gonna do the same thing? It is. What? No way. It's here, dude. There's a first and a second ending. I'll fix that later. I actually know how to fix it, but it's a very annoying process. If anybody is curious and needs to know, I will go ahead and show it, but I would like to avoid it. It's a very annoying process. And again, if you are just joining us, it's because I originally did this on a different software, and so when I brought it into Sibelius, a lot of things didn't translate well. And if you're curious, that's why it's called Sibelius Sessions. This is Sibelius. Sibelius Ultimate specifically, I guess. I guess it does look better from the top. I was about to put it from the bottom, but yeah, it's weird because it transitions here. Oh, there's the trill. See, like all these trills are like in the middle of the notes instead of being on top. So that's why I'm like making sure that they're up here and like nice and seeable. Is that a proper term there? Readable is probably better. Legible is the right thing. Are you gonna do this one? Nope, it's not gonna do this one either. Man, all the repeats are broken, dude. Okay, well, we'll just keep on going. We'll worry about the repeats later. I know exactly why it's happening. Solar section. Oh. It's working. I don't know why it didn't. What is the command? I should know these. I don't know the commands anymore. Is it? I think it might be redeem lights. Wait, now it repeated? No, that's not what happened. What is what happened? I don't know what happened. I do know what happened. I don't know what happened. I think I do know what happened. I'll fix it later, though. I'm so distracted by it, but I know exactly that I will fix it later. Basically, I had to reroute manually every bar that this song goes through, and it's very annoying. Man, there's a lot of little weird things that are here. This is actually way more annoying than I thought it would be. Man. Okay, well, let's keep going, though. I want to make sure that nothing, like, big is happening. There we go. Actually, I guess I could leave this going. Let's get him on. Eh. There we go. Had to keep the suspense. What color do you want? Or do you want one of the flashing ones? Yeah, I adjusted this rhythm, which is now correct, which is good. Oh, the drum part is like entirely wrong. That should be like not even up an octave, even more so. It should be there, yeah. Let's invert that and let's tie this over. And change the note head. Because for cymbals, we want to do all that. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of all the... I'm going to leave them for a second. Am I going to leave them for a second? No, I'm not going to leave them for a second. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of these. I want to make the score smaller. So when I originally did this, I also apparently decided to put a bunch of like a bunch of auxiliary percussion, but I think it didn't make sense to write them as much as it just kind of made sense to play them. So I'm just going to get rid of these a lot of the time. No, drums stay. Good. There we go. This is fine? Cool. I need that there. Boom. Now we got a cymbal roll there. This is a tom roll. That's fine. Drums aren't playing. But I need to add the drums in. Drum set rock is the one that we normally use. Let's go ahead and go down to R. Why Stadium Rock? I haven't even seen that one before. Why isn't it here? Dude, what is up with all of this? There's so many weird things about the score, dude. I guess it doesn't really matter. Sure, alternative. Why not? Add to score. Let's experiment. Let's get it experimental now. We're getting all alternative. Let's go. Yeah, this is correct. Okay. Are you gonna make a sound now? At least. Hopefully that doesn't hurt anybody's eyes. I ask that every time. Does it actually hurt anybody's eyes when I scroll that quickly? Okay, we got sound. Okay, so far so good. And this should repeat, so I'm gonna go ahead and have these tossed in there. Actually, one more. Because it's the same rhythm. This is going to be that slash notation. So that he knows that he has a little like improvised fill here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we got to do our little swap over here. So we go to instruments, find our drums wherever they are. Percussion and drums. And what are we using? Alternative. Edit instrument. Edit staff type. Brings up this little guy. Dude, for anybody that's actually taking notes on this stuff, you guys would be like experts in Sibelius by the time that like that you actually pick up the the program.
Whoa!
Nice. So now we got hi-hat on F. Again, don't pay attention to the repeats right now. I'll do them afterwards though. Hold on, I want to know if my theory is correct. I need to now know if my theory is correct. If it's 2 bars off, I know exactly what it is, and I might be able to fix it very quickly. And so now it should go to... Yes, it is 2 bars off. I know that it's... Okay, it's 2 bars off. Here, I'll do this to fix it for now. So this should fix it. So what I had to do before, and I did this off camera, is I had to manually write in every repeat. I had to literally tell the computer, play from measure 1 until measure, what is this? And measure are these boxes for those of you that are less musically inclined or have not heard that terminology before. So this is measure 16. Then I told it from measure 16, go back to measure 9. From measure 9, play to measure 15, skip 16, go to 17, then play from 17 to, and, you know, rinse and repeat for the whole score. Oh, yeah, no problem. Thanks for sticking around and for jumping in. I hope to see you more around in the streams, man. All right, so this should fix that issue. Since now it's like I added the 2 bars in the beginning, so now the numbers that I had done before should be correct. The reason why I have those 2 bars in the beginning is actually just for our click purposes. There, now the repeats are fixed. Cool. So I'll leave those in for now. I always take them out whenever I make the final export for like the musicians to read, but I will leave it in there for whenever we record stuff, because that gives us a little bit of a second to adjust to the tempo of the song. The same thing that drummers do in real life. We just need to do that when we're recording. Is the tediousness. That's not entirely wrong. I can't say I dislike it. Obviously, I do enjoy it. I'm here for a reason. But I do think that it's a much more different process than people envision it to be. Like, I feel like people think it's something else, and then when they realize what it actually is, they're like, is it really that? And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a lot of just like listening to the same thing. Same thing with mixing. Mixing, if anything, even more so. Mixing is literally listening to the same thing ad nauseum. Like whenever I'm mixing for the music videos and for albums and stuff like that, it's like I can recite every single part. And not because I wrote it, just because like I've heard it that many times. And so let me do the same thing for David here. Because all of this is the same. It's easier for him to read that. And let's flip this. Put a tie. Grab both. And change them to that X note head. Oh, wait, hold on. We had to fix this when you were recording, Luciano, so let me fix it now. What was it? D, C sharp? Got it. And what is it for the clarinet? B and what? B and F sharp. Got it. Cool. I don't know if I agree with old me making this arco on pits. So arco means with the bow, pits means like plucking the string. It's short for pizzicato. So I don't know if it makes sense to boom, 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 ba da 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 da. Yeah, this should not be pits. All of this should be arco. I don't think it makes sense to make that pits. Yeah, in fact, there's really no point where this should ever really switch. It should probably just be article the whole time. Yeah, this could be article. In fact, actually, the article should probably start here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I stand corrected. All of it is article. Screw this. So yeah, the difference between the pits and article, in a nutshell, other than the obvious, like, there's a sound difference from, like, obviously the finger pulling it versus the string, like, the bow gliding against the string. But typically, the main difference is that the pizzicato is going to be short. So it's just going to be like boom, 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 which is why a lot of jazz basses and stuff, they're like boom, 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 boom. Like that's the important thing there. But arco, however, is like you can still be like quick with it. You can still play fast, but it's gonna be like long. So it's like in the Inuyasha thing, like like everything's super long. It's very hard to make things very like super short with arco because you have to move the whole bow versus just like. Holy crap, I forgot how many points you have. See, these trills were better. Oh, wait, but see, the clarinet trills are all dumb. First off, why are there 4 of them? So I'll just go ahead and come here. Boom, a nice long trill. And actually, this one is kind of dumb on the flute part, so I'll fix that right now. Let's trill there. Be-da-do-dee-da-ba-bum. Good stuff. Good luck, Jose. he actually nailed it the first when we recorded it for the album. Hold on a second. I think Jackie's note should definitely come down, maybe. No, that is the top note up there. Let me actually try playing this. Also, I don't want this to be a C sharp as so much as maybe a D flat. With a G and a D on top. So. We have that, and then what do we have? B flat. Sorry, I'm blind. Okay, so now that's what the chord should be. Let's do it with the flute sound, I guess. Sure. I just want to hear it sustained. It's crunchy, but I think it's correct. I do have to head out at 3. Yes. That's pretty much every weekday. What I need to start doing is just starting the stream earlier, but I've been trying to get a lot of extra stuff done to try to like get stuff rolling. I still want to get back to eventually a bit of anime and 8-bit plays and stuff or whatever, but right now it doesn't seem like just time-wise like I'm in a position to be able to do it. So sorry about that. Am I transposed right now? I am. So that E flat is a D flat. That's fine. And then that C is an F. So that's fine as well. Okay, so. Somebody should have that A flat. Actually, I think I'll give it to myself. I think that's the note that I feel like was missing. Balance is all off though. Sorry, the other way around. Oh, it's a G in the clarinet. Sorry, that's why. I was like, there's extra dissonance that shouldn't be there. Yeah, I think that's more accurate. I'm sorry if that scares anybody. That's actually accurate. That chord is supposed to be dissonant. Dissonance is good sometimes. You just have to be able to like be careful with like how heavy or how strong the dissonance comes off. Whoa, we're on fire. There we go. Sorry, I'm still not happy with the way that this is. I feel like I want a different note for Nicole here. Maybe. That might work a little nicer. Nah, I guess it's fine the way she had it. I feel like Luciano probably has. I actually want ideally the French horn to hang a little hair after everybody else, but I don't know if I actually will do that in practice. I think if you put exclamation commands, it should give you a lot of them. One, two, three. Brianna. Two, three. Is it because these need to be? No, they should be that. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out why these have always been played like in a weird way. Is it because it's that instead? Two, three. I'm dumb. I think I know why. I think it's fine. It's just I'm an idiot. What was the note before? It was a G and an F? Okay, cool. Perfect. There we go. Blackheart Island's taking another soul. Yeah, you're not wrong, Frogbox, I guess. I'll take it. There it is. I had it on the wrong beat this whole time. That was literally all it was. It's stuff that I guess I get frustrated because like I expect myself to be better. But obviously humans make mistakes and stuff. And I think again at this time, in a good way, doing this on camera, I feel like has made me a better arranger. Just because it's like I now have the scrutiny of the internet, so I'm way more focused on like things need to be correct and things need to be right. Because somebody's gonna show up in the comments and be like, "Wow, this idiot can't even tell the difference between a B flat and a C, you know, or whatever it is." So, so I feel like in a weird way, it's forced me to be more accurate and like kind of take my time a little bit more and make sure that everything makes sense. Because all of the newer arrangements, I could be very wrong. I could end up like 3 years later looking back at these and being like, wow, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. It definitely humbles you, that's for sure. Because I'm like, even when I thought I was doing a good job, it's like not like there's always a better level, I guess. Actually, ironically, Luciano and I were talking about the same thing yesterday. It was like, so in theory, it should be like you're always just kind of getting better. So it's like that feeling should never really entirely go away if you're doing things correctly. If anything, it would be the opposite. If I ever kept doing what I'm doing or whatever, and then I'm like, wow, this is all perfect. It was great. then it's like, okay, that shows more like on the signs of like stagnation. Like it's like I haven't been growing as an arranger, as a person, as whatever, musician, whatever you want to call it. So I guess it shows growth, which should be celebrated, but there's also like a degree of just like, I guess maybe like disappointment of like, I thought I was better, or I thought I knew better. I don't know. Something to that degree just kind of just doesn't feel as right about everything. I question this drum groove. So I think I know what I was trying to do. I even wrote it here. It's like a disco-y samba groove. Samba is notorious for having that like dotted 8/16 sort of the feel. Is just like boom, it just has that kind of like thumping like heartbeat rhythm. So I think that's what I was trying to go for, but I don't know if it comes across the right way because it's less. It doesn't come across funky enough. This is definitely more funky than it is like Latin. What makes it sound like Latin-y is maybe like the use of the congas and the bongos and stuff or whatever. But I think calling it a samba is if anything not accurate to what the groove should actually be. So I think what I'm gonna do is so I'll probably keep like that. I'll definitely take out this one. It's just, it feels too constricted right now because it's like just that bass drum being so like ba-boom, 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 ba-boom feels less free, if that makes sense. So this is where I'm hearing it. Oh, definitely not what I wanted to do. There we go. Shift F is what I wanted. See, that has like still that samba feel, but versus this. Do you guys hear what I'm talking about? This feels constricting because it's so like boom, 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 boom. It doesn't feel as free as this, where the bass drum can kind of like. So now let's go ahead and copy that. Put it over here. I don't need these things anymore. Oops. Nice. Better. And then before Luciano gets mad at me, yes, it says too electric, Luciano. This is on electric. And then it says too acoustic. Good, perfect. So change. Electric bass. And he actually does have a 5-string electric bass, so I will put 5-string electric bass. Which means I can actually probably do this. But I think that might be too heavy. Funky stuff tends to actually do better from like a higher bass part. Not as like deep. Otherwise it gets too heavy. And that's supposed to be the other soprano part there. Let's go ahead and do that. Just kind of change. See, it still says to tenor sax. Oh, well, it is to tenor sax. I'm dumb. There we go. I want to make sure that over here it says to soprano. Yeah, soprano sax, to soprano. Good. Nice and groovy. Except that's supposed to be up an octave. I want to add a gliss to these. Nice. I want to do the same over here. I already caught it. I'm just trying to like catch it beforehand. And for those of you that have heard this medley before, should already hear that some of that is different. Oh. Why does this look so weird? Oh, I see why. I mean, I guess it's fine. This is going to repeat. So let me just do that. Nice. Oh, it's still up an octave. And actually, that means this is probably all going to have to be up an octave also. Bam. All right, next theme. So these are 2-bar patterns. So I want to use this little symbol over here that's going to let me do that so it can repeat the whole 2-bar pattern. I lied, I'm an idiot. It's a 1-bar pattern. And there I go, self-degrading myself again. I do it mostly jokingly. I can't lie. I can't lie and say that I do think people have to be careful when they do that, because there is a degree of like, you know, if you say it often enough, you will start believing it, I guess. But I can safely say that for the most part, I'm joking whenever I say that. In case anybody is afraid or worried. And I do appreciate the sentiment, but. So I'm also going to preliminarily go ahead and grab this. I want this, I think, to actually be on the guitar. I've had it previously on the piano, but I've always wanted it to be on a different instrument. In fact, I might even... I don't know where I would want it. Let me actually... Yeah, for the most part. Okay. So that one comes from the whole Sith thing. I always remember the dumb thing that they say in what is it, in Star Wars, that it's like, oh, only a Sith deals in absolutes. Like I agree with that, dude. I don't want to ever like say like 100% this is gonna happen, and then I know that for a fact, like it's very possible that there might be an exception to that rule. So I try never to leave a 100% thing out there. What is it called? It's like world's greatest Odin store? World's #1 Odin store. No. This is not it. This is, what is it called? It's something prison? Oh man, what is it called? Not prison. Storeroom. Right? Unan in the stone storage room. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do also advise caution. That is what I'm trying to like say. Oh, I think that's actually different than what I had done before. They could just pretend not to speak in absolutes. Voila. So yeah. Right? It is an A flat. Okay. So let me make sure what I wrote here. Yay, I got it correct, but that is an octave too low. I wanted to double check the octave. That's what I wanted to remember. So it is absolutely over here. See, I'm not, past me is not all that bad. He's not a bad guy. He did his best, and that actually is true. I did do my best. this also sounds correct. I thought it was different, but it sounds correct. I'll double check it now though. Can never be too safe. I think it is an F. I'm mostly curious on the last note. Yeah, so as long as that's what it is. Nope, I did do it differently here. So it's... Actually, it still might be a D flat. Yeah, so it's D flat. Cool. Also, sorry for the... I just realized what screenshot that was. Holy crap. Yeah, there we go. No problem. No spoilers here. Okay, you have a hard challenge for me? Yeah, let me look up that video you got in a second. Let me listen to it, make sure that it sounds good. And we'll do that. Sorry, I didn't forget that you had the shout out. I'm scatterbrained. Sorry. Nice. I even knew the D flat was here because I wrote it in here. So close, but no cigar past me. Cool. I think all of that is fine. There. Now I can't spoil anything. What is it? What is it? Look up Deltarune. Why do you do this, Toby Fox? Ah, this is Undertale all over again. Okay. So, for those of you that haven't been around long enough, I do have an Undertale medley. I want to rewrite it. That's why I haven't ever played it again. We haven't recorded it. We haven't done a lot of stuff. Because it's done on like, you know, synth and like, you know, just... What are these songs? What are these things called? Samples and stuff, whatever. The way that he does stuff, which is really cool because it's very unique. Like I'm not mad at him. You know, kudos to him for being cool. It just makes my life a nightmare. The way that he does things, he likes to change with the pitch. So it's like his music is like you can't just play it on a piano and it'll sound exactly the same. It's literally off just so much. Like, I'm pretty sure it's an F sharp, but it's just detuned. I want to see if I'm correct, but I'm pretty sure that if I slow this down, like to stupid slow speeds, that is an F sharp that is out of tune. I just want to figure out how out of tune it is. So. See, so let's take a trip over to my piano here, and I don't do this often, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to like. Let's focus in on the piano over here, camera, please. There we go. And get a new little perspective of my very messy piano setup. Let's move the mic over here as well. Okay, so if you look literally right here, I am right now. This is an F sharp. I'm also up an octave too high, so I guess I will do it down here. But see, I'm playing an F sharp here. Right? That's what it sounds like he's playing. But now, if I do G, it's still going to be too high. It's literally not G or F sharp. It's literally between. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my pitch wheel over here. I need to actually scoot even more. I don't think I can turn the camera too much more, actually, without it falling. I guess I won't. But I have to go with the pitch wheel. And that's the pitch that he has. Which is not. Or. It's just ever so slightly sharp. I don't know why he does it. I'm glad that he does, because it's kind of cool. Like, it's very unique, and it's an interesting way of... Oh, wow, I'm super zoomed in. Sorry. It's a very interesting way of making your music sound very, very specific, because, you know, the pitch is all over the place. It's very specific to your song and to your soundtrack, because, like, they're just not pitches that you can find on any random instrument. But I would guess that that's supposed to be an F sharp. It's a detuned F sharp. It's a sharp F sharp. See, like, it makes me sound like I'm wrong, but I'm right. Okay, keep going. So yeah, it sounds like all of it is kind of like, let me actually confirm. I can't confirm. It sounds like it's definitely a minor sort of thing. Well, actually, it would be easier on some of the reeded instruments and stuff. That actually might be a little difficult on the other instruments, but on the reed stuff, like, that's easy. I don't have my saxes out today because we had a gig the other day and they're still in the case. Sorry. The secret's out, guys. I didn't practice yesterday. I didn't actually. I did play clarinet though, because I had to teach with my students. But I didn't practice yesterday. I'm a bad musician. I'm fired. The stream is over. No, it's not. Okay, anyways, it's gonna actually take a second for my camera to power back on. This is a long. I hope you guys are laughing, because this is a very long walk for a very dumb joke. All right, there we go. We're back. So, anyways, case in point. Yeah, you can just pull in and pull out the tube, and it'll be easy. But this sounds like they're all minor chords. He's just moving the minor chords up and down. So it's like. Sorry, I made the last one major accidentally. And there is that samba groove that I was talking about, that boom sikakum 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 in the drums. then he just comes from like the second coming back down, which kind of makes it that what is it, Neapolitan or tritone substitution sort of thing going on. So yeah, he's going F sharp minor to G, half step up, then D, E flat, and then he starts coming back up, E, F, F sharp, G. So E flat, D, F sharp. So we get better shot at the harmony here. Okay, I lied about the second chord. He definitely goes from F sharp minor to G major, which is actually kind of cool. It's a nice little sidestep thing. So. G major 9 specifically. Go bassist. He slightly changed it there. He goes to 4, 5, back to 1. That's very standard. So then, yeah, flat 6, 5, 1. All standard stuff after that point. The coolest part is actually the intro. After that, he's much more standard. Same progression. So if that's the third there, then it's a leading tone. I think he actually does the D as a major, which is actually cool. It's like a mode mixture thing. It's so hard to tell if I'm right or wrong when it's like that. It does sound like that's the case, though. So he's kind of going 1, flat 2, 1, 3, 1. Yeah, the majority of it is that side step. So he's going basically. Like it's just that it's going back and forth between that minor F sharp minor 9 or 7 or whatever going into G major 9 specifically. That one is definitely G major 9. I don't know if he's using the 9 in this. I can't tell. It's really good stuff, though. It's all vaguely like F sharp harmonic minor, but confirmed F sharp harmonic minor. It's a sharp F sharp. I can't say that. It's also equally a flat G. I hate not having a proper answer, but that is the closest answer you can get. Also, that should be an entirely different thing. I'm fine with that being like a perk, actually. I think that's actually kind of cool. Like, you guys give me a song and it's like, I'll figure it out really quick or whatever, kind of. But I also think that should be maybe not worth, I think, 50 points or 30 points, whatever the shout out is. I also didn't have to be that thorough, but I want to. My sanity dictates that I need to be that thorough. Oh, so I wrote this before David had a third tom. Let me fix this right now. I definitely want this to be a third tom. There we go. Boom, boom, big boom, boom, big boom, boom, big boom. So I need to do the same thing here. So I actually don't know if I want the bass to do this anymore. Oh, hey, Frogbox actually joined. You got a crew member, Luciano. Yeah, this being in the bass makes it sound like it should be something different. Half the crew? Wait, so who gets out? Dude, Luciano still got wrecked? The frog box left you out for dead, dude. He left you in the fog. He was like, nah, dude, I gotta take my bits and run. What are the odds, dude? That's hilarious. Actually, you know what? That's a really good question. What are the odds? I think the bass being so low actually makes this a little more crunchy than it needs to be. So I'm actually going to go ahead and grab this for right now. Ooh. Let's grab that. There we go. And I'm dumb because I missed. Oh, I missed. I always think of that. Dude, I actually really want to try the Mario Party like Superstars thing. I haven't gotten it though. I also haven't gotten the Animal Crossing DLC, which I've been super excited for. I'm dumb. This is the guitar part. There we go. Dude, now I'm super high. I'm like hyper aware of every time I say it. I'm sorry for saying it again. I don't have to do this anymore. I found out a better way to do it because I'm smart. There we go. Now I'm doing the opposite. I'll self-praise. So you come over here to filters, boom, and we go to the voice. We tell it top note, and bam, all the top notes are gone. Nice and easy. I don't know if it was actually that much faster, though. Let me fix the drum part really quick. Yeah, and then update on Dread. I actually did take a second to kind of finish up Dread. Super happy I did. It was really, really, really great. A lot of fun. The game's pretty short, though. So be warned. But it's not... It's short in a good way. Like, I feel like it's short in the same way that Undertale is short, and it's good for being that way. Like, it just almost encourages you to want to, like, play it again. And, like, experiment and stuff. And then for those of you that are actually here, I can't. Oh shoot, I do have to go, but I'll do it in a second. I'll end by being transparent. I had already fixed this slight section here because it was just super wrong, and I had to, like, it was aching. This is actually probably the reason why I went back and started, like, fixing One Piece, because I realized I did mess up some stuff. It was the first theme and this one. I was telling Luciano yesterday, I got reverse Naruto. So remember when we were talking about, like, how Naruto sits in a certain, like, part of the instrument and stuff? I'll do it here with the French horn selected. So like, harmonically it sits in a specific spot. And in this case what I did was it was the opposite of Naruto, where it was major. So it's bum 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 bum. And let me actually add the bass so it kind of makes sense. Give both of them an accurate chance here. So I did bum 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 ba bum. So bum 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 bum. Right? Upon listening again, it's a deceptive cadence, but in the opposite way. It does resolve minor. So it's bum 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 ba ba bum ba ba. So bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum. So yeah, case in point, that is actually something that I need to fix as well. Well, I already fixed it. I went back and did it already. It was immediately bothering me. Like, I had to immediately kind of take care of that one. So let me go back to what it was. There. And we'll finish up by just kind of, like, appreciating that this is in minor now. So the only thing that I do feel like I need to do here there you go. Nice. All right, cool. That is unfortunately all the time that we have for today. I do have to wrap it up. I do have to head out because I gotta go teach. I gotta go do my other job. Thank you so much for everybody that's tuned in. Again, it really helps the channel grow. I've actually been neglecting this a little too much, and I need to get back on it. So thank you so much for joining us, for being a part of it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe this video. Make sure to watch some of our other stuff. Just leave it on repeat. Make a playlist. Go to sleep with it. And if you want to support us, again, Discord is free. We have other social media. Check out our other social media. A lot of the stuff is in the description. We do accept tips on Streamlabs. Our Patreon is there. We have 2 patrons, Matt and Samantha. Shout outs to them. Thank you so much, Matt and Samantha. And I'm Joe Paz. This has been another live stream of Sibelius Sessions. It's awesome. Sorry, Leaf, you just joined us as I'm heading out. But thank you so much. Again, check out our social media and stuff. And much love to everybody. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next week. I promise. We'll be back to a regular-ish schedule soon. Take care.